My adoptive father, compassion, unwavering adherence to decisions once he had reached them, indifference to superficial honors, hard work, persistence, listening to anyone who contributed to the public good, his dogged determination to treat people as they deserve, a sense of when to push and when to back off, putting a stop to the pursuit of boys. His altruism, not expecting his friends to keep him entertained at dinner or to travel with him unless they wanted to, and anyone who had to stay behind to take care of something always found him the same when he returned. His searching questions at meetings, a kind of single-mindedness, almost never content with his first impressions, or breaking off the discussion prematurely. His constancy to friends, never getting fed up with them or playing favorites, self-reliance always, and cheerfulness, and his advanced planning, well in advance, and his discreet attention to even minor things, his restrictions on acclamations and all attempts to flatter him. His constant devotion to the empire needs, his stewardship of the treasury, his willingness to take responsibility and blame for both, his attitude to the gods, no superstitiousness, and his attitude to men, no demagoguery, no currying favor, no pandering, always sober, always steady, and never vulgar or a prey to facts. The way he handled the material comforts that fortune that had supplied him in such abundance, without arrogance and without apology. If they were there, he took advantage of them. If not, he didn't miss them. No one ever called him glib or shameless or pedantic. They saw him for what he was, a man tested by life, accomplished, unswayed by flattery, qualified to govern both himself and them. His respect for people who practiced philosophy, at least those who were sincere about it, but without denigrating the others or listening to them. His ability to feel at ease with people and put them at their ease without being pushy. His willingness to take adequate care of himself, not a hypochondriac or obsessed with his appearance, but not ignoring things either, with the result that he had hardly ever needed medical attention or drugs or any sort of salve or ointment. This, in particular, his willingness to yield the floor to experts in oratory, law, psychology, whatever, and to support them energetically so that each of them could fulfill his potential. That he respected tradition without needing to constantly congratulate himself for safeguarding our traditional values, not prone to go off on tangents or pull in all directions. Tangentes. Not prone to go off on tangents or pull in all directions by striking with the same old places and the same old things. The way he could have one of his migraines and then go right back to what he was doing, fresh at the top of his game. That he had so few secrets, only state secrets, in fact, and not all that many of those. The way he kept public actions within reasonable bounds, games, building projects, distributions of money, and so on, because he looked to what needed doing and not to the credit to be gained from doing it. No bathing at strange hours, no self-indulgent building projects, no concern for food or the cut and color. No concern for food or the cut and color of his clothes, or having attractive slaves that rove from his farm at Lorium, most of the things at Lanuvium, the way he accepted the customs agent's apology at Tusculum.